Hey guys, Wayne here from WayneLake.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to install Tag Manager on your WordPress website. Let's get started. Step number one is if you don't have Tag Manager already installed, you can do a quick, if you don't already have a Tag Manager account, you can do a quick Google search for Tag Manager. It will bring up a beautiful page here where you can just hit Tag Manager and you can sign in with your Google account, and from there it will walk you through the steps of creating an account. I already have an account, so what's going to happen is it's going to log me in here, and voila. Now step number two, I'm going to move this window, is we're going to create an account for the website that you want to install Tag Manager on. So we'll create, the account name is going to be Wayne Lake, which is the name of the website as well. And the country of this site, I'm going to put Canada because it's where I am right now. So share data anonymously with Google. I don't, just because as a marketer, I'm skeptical about sharing my data. But you can do it, of course, if you want to, and we'll continue. The name of the container is going to be my website, www.waynelake.com. So you're going to put your website here as well, and where you're going to use the container. So you have multiple options. You have your automatic mobile pages, you have your Android device, you have your iOS device, but in our case, we're going to be using the web device. And we'll create Google Tag Manager's terms of services. You of course want to say yes to this or you won't be able to install it. If you're in the UK, you might need to accept the data processing terms and requirements. Or if you're going to be using cookies and other sorts of tracking, you want to make sure that you're being transparent with your customers. And we're going to hit this yes here, which is then going to create our Tag Manager. So as you see, it's going to bring up this code, but we're not done. We need to get this code installed on our website. So we're going to go ahead and open up the back end of your WordPress website. And once you're in your dashboard, we're going to add a new plugin. All right. So the plugin that we're going to use is going to be Tag Manager by Duracell Tommy. Amazing little bit of plugin that allows you to install Tag Manager with very little tweak to your website's code. So we'll look for a Tag Manager here. And number one, Duracell Tommy, 200,000 plus active installs. We're going to install it, and once it is installed, we're going to activate it. So any moment now. Still installing. Perfect. So we'll hit this activate button. And once we get to, it's going to bring us back to our plugins page, where we'll then want to change the settings so we can put in our personal Tag Manager code. So let's see here. Google Tag Manager for WordPress. On this page, we're going to hit the settings button. It's going to open up this wonderful page here. So there's two things you need to know about this page. First, you're going to enter your code here. Then we're going to select the custom, which is a tweak that we're going to do in our header.php file. And then thirdly, we're going to copy this code. So let's start with one. We're going to go and get our Google Tag Manager ID. So right up here, we can copy this. We go back to our website, Google Tag Manager ID. We will paste it there. Container code placement, custom, needs tweak in your template. And this is basically saying, where to put the second part of your Google Tag Manager code, which is also called the no script part of the code. So we're going to take this piece of code here. I'm using Command C with my Mac to copy, but you can also right click and copy. And we're going to save the changes. Alright, once those changes are saved, we're going to head into the appearance section of our website and hit editor. and we're going to edit the code of our website. So here we are. As you can see, the theme name that you're using is going to be here in the corner. I would recommend, if you're using a theme, to use the child theme, because what happens is when you're using the parent theme, any updates may come and change pieces of your website that you've already made, and then you have to go in and do it again. With the child theme, you'll still get the updates, but it won't affect your changes. So we're going to come into the theme files, and we're going to find the header.php. And this is the header that's going to show up on all your pages. Within this header.php, we're going to look for the opening body tag, which is this beautiful piece of code right here. And right underneath it, we're going to paste that code that we just got from Tag Manager. We'll update this file due to an error on line 18. Boom, boom, boom. Expecting end of file. What did I do wrong here? Let's see, we'll undo that. We'll throw it in under here. And we'll update it. Right, because there's an opening PHP here, which is all that stuff. Perfect, so now it is installed successfully on our website. We need to test it to see if it works. So we'll head back over to Tag Manager, and we'll hit the preview button here. So the preview is going to allow us to debug our website, and we'll be able to see our tags firing as we go through the pages, which you will see in later videos. So right now we're entering the preview mode. So Google Tag Manager is letting my website know that we want to see the debug menu when we visit the pages of the website. So we'll head over to Tag Manager here, and to our WordPress site here, and we will visit the site. If all was done properly, we'll see a little container box show up at the bottom that will tell us, that will be our debug window. So here we go. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So this is our Tag Manager debug window. And that is step one of installing Tag Manager on your website. So once you've seen this, you're happy, it's installed, you can go through your pages, and you can make sure that it's firing on all your pages. So like we're doing here. And it's still showing up, so we're in good standings. So we're going to head back over to Tag Manager, and we are going to save this container by submitting it here. So we'll submit. If you want to enter a description, you can do that as well. I just publish, and I skip this right here, and now it is officially installed on my website. Now what will happen is you're still in a preview mode, so you'll see this on your website. Nobody else will see this, just you, because you're in preview mode, unless you share your preview with someone else. What we can do is we leave the preview mode. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes, I am. And once that's done, we can head back over to your website, and when you hit the refresh button or you visit the other pages of your website, this container should no longer be there. Et voila, yep, container gone. So that was step one of installing Google Tag Manager on your website. In the next video, I will show you guys how to install Google Analytics using Google Tag Manager.